It is 8:15 a.m. I just got to the playroom and it is a mess. This chair belongs over there. There's a cord in the middle of the floor. Toys everywhere. Who closed last night?
You and I till the end, don't need to pretend.
Okay, in all honesty, it was me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me. I closed last night, but I had to run out of here because my kids had an activity and I had to pick them up from school, so we got nothing cleaned. So I thought I would come in early today. I was hoping to get here an hour before opening, but you know, that mom life hitting hard, so I didn't get here till 8:15, and now we gotta clean this entire place. And I'm gonna bring you guys along with me, and I thought we could chat, we could hang out, we can discuss while I clean some of your biggest questions. So let's get this place cleaned up. No, I did not clean up last night, mom duties first, but I did spray everything down, and the bulk of our sanitizing, disinfecting, and cleaning happens all day long while we're open. We spend the majority of our shifts hand wiping toys, spraying toys, organizing, so we don't have to do too much even at the end of the day because we spend all day doing it while we're open. We do this for a few different reasons. One, we're pretty busy as an indoor playground, so we need to make sure that we are constantly keeping things clean to keep the kids safe. And because the parents love to see us clean, it makes them feel like they're in a space that is well taken care of, that we take pride in the playground, because we really do. All of us here that work here, our moms and our children play here, so we clean it as if our kids are here every single day. So no, I did not pick up last night, but do not worry, we still sanitize everything constantly. This question always makes me giggle. What is the max amount of children I'm allowed to have in the playroom? And that varies. So we do have a fire code of like approximately like 50 people in the building. And for birthday parties, I'm a little bit more lax about how many people come in as long as we never go over fire code. But for open play, it varies so much how many kids I will let into the playroom, because it totally depends on their ages, their activity level, how full the playroom looks and sounds. If it's a bunch of older kids, I tend to have less of them because they tend to play together. They get a little bit more rowdy. If it's a bunch of 2-year-olds, they tend to just do more like parallel play where they're playing next to each other, but they're not really interacting as much. So it's a lot quieter, a lot less destructive. So I always say it's a vibe. It's how I'm feeling. It's how the playroom feels. It's to make sure everybody feels comfortable with their kids playing as well. So I do not have a perfect answer for this. Yes, I have a fire code. Yes, I 100% always make sure that we never go over the fire code. But for open play, it really varies how many children I let in. I always say it's just a vibe. Okay, by far, the number one question I get asked every single day, multiple times a day, is how do you start an indoor playground? How do you get it up and running? What are the steps to own your own indoor playground? And I unfortunately have to say, I don't know. I was super lucky to purchase an established playroom that had been in the community for over 2 years. So I really just stepped into that role, and the previous owner pretty much just handed me a golden ticket, insurances, licenses, everything was really already there. I just had to write checks. So it wasn't difficult for me because I had so much amazing help, but I have no idea how I would begin to tell somebody how to start an indoor playground of their own in their community when I truly didn't start this one. So I never ever feel comfortable giving advice like that because I don't know, guys, and I really wish I did so I could help more people. But I would just ask community leaders in your area, business owners in your area, because every county, city, state is different, and I was just really lucky. I'm so sorry I don't have a better answer for this. I really wish I did. I low-key feel like this is a juicy question. So I've never shared how much I paid to purchase the playroom, and I'm not sure if that is anything I'll ever feel comfortable sharing, but I did purchase it from the previous owner, and she is not my family. She was just a friend because we started coming in all the time. And is it worth it? I would have to say absolutely, because I can use social media to kind of subsidize the income of the playroom. I am in a very blessed and unique situation where I make the majority of my money from social media. So all of the money that the playroom makes, I can pour back into it to give the community a really great place to bring their children. So I don't actually make any money personally from the playroom. I would say if this is something that you wanted to do, I would make sure that you could live off of it if that is something that you absolutely need as far as your family goes. But for me, it is extremely worth it, and I'm so happy that I get to do this every day. Do I ever get mad when the kids break the rules? I wouldn't say I get mad. Most of the children that come into the playroom are like 5 and younger. So they are just learning about rules, going out in public, and learning their own bodies. And I can't really get upset if they're breaking rules that they don't understand. What I do get upset with is if I'm repeatedly telling the parent the rule over and over again, because they do understand. So I don't ever get mad at the kids, but I do wish that sometimes some parents would be a little bit more aware. But 99.9% of the time, the parents that come into my playground are incredible. So I can't really complain. It is now 8:26 and this side looks pretty darn good. I just need to take that and work on that side, which actually isn't that bad. I love this question from It's Sammy. Did I make any changes in the playroom when I bought it? So I bought the playroom in July of 2020, but what a lot of people don't know is that I actually went into the playroom starting in June of 2020, and I did as much as I could on a bare bones budget. So I just kind of moved things around. I brought out some toys from the basement that I really liked, but for the first 6 months to a year, there really wasn't much I could do. So if you've noticed recently, I've been going a little wild with all of the updates and changes. We did the party room, I've got the new mural, and that's because for so long I wasn't able to. And now I've got the budget, I've got the time, I've got the manpower, and we're just going all out. So I am so excited for you guys to see all of the upcoming changes to the playroom because they are never ending. How much do I charge to come and play at my indoor playground? It's $12 for the first child and $10 for each additional sibling. I do not charge for adults, but I do charge for every single child that's playing. So even if they're under the age of 1, if they're touching the toys, then I do charge for them. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys think this is fair? I feel like we sped through that. It is now 8:43. I don't know if you can see that, and the entire playroom is clean. I even sprayed it all down again, so it is ready to go. So that gives me 15 minutes to kind of get my desk in order, get myself ready for today because we have so many reservations. I'm actually not sure how many kids are gonna have today because it rained yesterday, so that means the parks are a little bit wet, so hopefully it's a nice busy Friday. But if you guys liked this video, I'd like it if you gave it a thumbs up, and if you loved it, I would love it if you would subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and don't forget, wash your hands. Bye guys!